Hey everybody, Acid Recon here, back with another video. So if you guys haven't already done so, go ahead and if this will be a kind of continuation discussion of the free-to-play video, which I uploaded yesterday, to kind of talk about how a free-to-play player plays Magic and generally talk about different different mana colors and kind of what that's all about and how to really maximize your amount of play time. So today, this video is more on the opposite side of the spectrum, gems. What are they? What are they used for? And should you spend money on Magic Arena? Is that a good idea for you? Well, let's talk about that for a second. So, to begin, we should probably go to the store because you're probably curious to know how much gems equate to equally in about the same amount, right? So we'll go to gems. So you can buy gems in these dollar amounts: $750 for $5, $1,600 for 10, $3,400 for 20, and 50. Well, 9,200 for 50, 20,000 for. Obviously, you will also still be paying tax on that. So if you do live in the United States or wherever country you are from, you will be paying that tax. If you do not have tax, lucky for you, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I know that U.S. tax law is kind of weird. Anyway, moving on. So you can use gems to buy packs. Same thing as gold. You can also use them to buy for card styles. You can also use them to buy bundles. Same thing as gold for the most part. Avatars can also be bought with the gems. Now sleeves. There are some exclusive sleeves that you can only buy with gold. Well, not with gold, with gems rather. So just kind of something to be aware of that. So if you are going to use gems, just be aware that if you want some like crazy nifty animated sleeves that do all the little cool things like this, or the Rakdos one's really cool, and so is the Lotus one. Just be aware that those gems, you can only buy them with gems. Now, that also, no, I should say pets also you can buy with gold too, but it's a crazy amount. It's like 20,000. I would not waste 20,000 gold on a pet. I'm just gonna be blunt. Don't do that. Watch my free to play video. And make sure you do all the other stuff first. Now, if you've hit that point, good for you, man. Like, for real. But the main thing that you're gonna use gems on, in my opinion, is the Mastery Pass. So the Mastery Pass is very similar to a Battle Pass in other games, and games like Call of Duty, PUBG, hell, even Halo has one now. But the idea is that you spend, I think it's $10 on a pass that you get XP as you play through. Now, the pass is a little different than other games because in Magic Arena, it's based upon your challenges. So if you do a challenge for 750 gold, you also get 750 XP. It only takes 1,000 XP per level. That never changes. That is static the whole way through. Which is, I think that's a smart decision. Now, typically what will happen is that, so the free track, everyone gets access to. So every other level, you get a pack of the current set, a mastery orb, which we'll go into what that does in a second. Meanwhile, if you do the paid version, you get, some little knickknacks, some sleeves, a pet. This one actually has a lot more pets, packs in general. And as you go down the line, you'll see that you'll get some older packs from previous instances of Magic's history. You'll also get draft tokens, which you can use to play draft. Mystical Archive card, which is a new thing they added. Gold, and even gems. And typically, if I'm not mistaken, I think it equates out to the same amount that you actually already spent. So, let's take a look at the Mastery Tree. So the Mastery Tree is effectively this thing where you get full art cards for having the pass and playing through it and going through it. FPS is kind of a little low in some. And now, with Strixhaven, they added in the ability for you to get new avatars as well. So I went for Quandrix because I like Quandrix a lot, and I'm also going for White Red because, and I'm not going to try to pronounce that, Quintoris. I think that's how it's pronounced. But yeah, I went for that just because I've not really played White Red, and I wanted to experiment with that, and I thought it'd be really cool to get some full art cards. Um, and instead of getting, typically you'll get one, you socket it wherever you want, you go down the line, and then you just keep doing that. That's just the idea of what the Mastery Pass stuff is for. So should you buy the Mastery Pass? Well, it begs the question: are you going to be playing Magic a couple times a week? I would say at least once a week. If yes, then yes, absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. You absolutely should. Especially because if you want more packs for the current standard that's already out there, you want to get a nice card collection. $10 isn't that bad. Now, do I think that you should go out and drop $50 and just buy 50 packs of the current set? No. Do your research. You can actually go into decks, and we're gonna act like we're gonna build a new deck here for a second. Okay, we're not actually gonna build anything. We'll do that in another video. We'll select standard for now because this is just an example. You can go through every single set and even go and look at non-collected cards and collected cards that you already have. So you can preview an entire set. If you just want to look at Strixhaven, here's every card in Strixhaven. I've gotten over 65 packs and I still don't have all the cards because I did spend $50 on this game. I'm not even going to pretend that I didn't. I did because I like this set. I did my research beforehand. I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, this is what I want. And you know, especially if you're on a budget or you only want to spend so much money on microtransactions, or hell, even if you don't want to. If you don't want to, I mean, obviously this video is not for you, and that's the whole thing. Do I wish there was a way that you could get the Mastery Pass with gold? Abso-fucking-lutely. I think it's ridiculous that it's not a feature yet. I understand why it's not from a Wizard standpoint, but at the same time, I don't think it's fair to your free-to-play players who they save up gold enough. They'll save up like ridiculous amounts of gold to buy your pets, sleeves, everything else, but then you're not going to let them be able to get access to the Mastery Pass to get a bunch of, you know, full art cards that are really shiny and really neat. So yeah, you can literally go through here and anything that's grayed out are cards that you don't have. And I think that's really neat that you can do that. Back to what we're talking about. I mean, at the end of the day, gold is primarily, I mean, not gold. Gems are primarily going to be used on mostly cosmetical stuff and also packs. So you can just go into the store and be like, I'm going to get packs. All right, cool. Well, here's the thing. If you buy 50 packs, you're guaranteed one card. So it's kind of like a box topper almost, like they do in physical Magic. Except you just get one. Now you can craft these cards with wild cards. You just won't get them in packs. You will never get this card in a pack and craft it with a wild card, a rare wild card that you do have. So it's just an FYI. I know it's a little, I don't really like that idea actually, but they have to give some sort of incentive to people that spend $50 on something. But honestly, I would rather just have like more wild cards at that point. Because like, sure, like the set's great and everything, but if you don't get the card that you're looking for, you effectively just wasted the money, and then you have to like try to figure out how to build around it. I mean, you'll get a lot of wild cards from packs anyway, which is something I kind of wanted to cover in my last video, which I didn't. So when you open packs, if each one of these little flips here equals one pack. So after you open, 7 packs, you'll get a rare wild card. Now this will change from rare to mythic from time to time, and then uncommon I believe stays the same, and I think it's only 5. So yeah, that's pretty much that in a nutshell. But overall, the Mastery Pass is great value for $10. I can't really complain, especially if you're going to be playing Standard in the current season anyway. Hell, even if you play Historic, Brawl, doesn't matter what you play because all of that XP, all of that stuff transfers over to your pass and you still get those cards. Now, it does suck that you will not be able, so like if they ever do and we'll do an example of this for pack's sake here. Because if they ever come out with another remastered set, you're not going to be able to get these cards in battle passes. But with the way that the Mystical Archive is going, you probably won't see remastered sets anymore. I don't feel like. I'm actually kind of shocked they didn't do that with Time Spiral. That's another story for another time. That's another video. Um, but yeah, seriously, I think that spending $10 on the game every set that comes out, I'd say that's fine. Just because I mean you're already gonna be playing the game anyway. You're already gonna be trying to get more cards and things like that. I'd say $10 is. I mean I think I maybe at most spend 150 on it a year. But again, I really do my research. So I'll look at a set and go, okay, I don't really like the cards in this set, but I like the previous cards from other sets that I was playing. And you can see the whole battle pass track before you buy it. And if it looks neat to you, hey, go for it. Not for you, stick as a free to play player. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see an issue with it. I see a bunch of free to play players on Reddit, destroying people that spend money on this game all the time. It's all down to luck of the draw, the decks that you build, the things that you like. Go for it. Do what you want. Don't let no one discourage you or be upset with you because you didn't spend money on the game. I hate that mentality. It's so dumb. And yeah, seriously. This one's kind of more of a short video because there's really not much to talk about. Microtransactions in general in most games I realize are very kind of like no, but in Magic I would say it's kind of worth it. Not so much from the cosmetic standpoint because the cosmetics I don't really care about personally, unless we're talking sleeves. If there's sleeves, that's another story. Now you would think that I would have bought all those sleeves, right? I'll show y'all something real quick. Be on the lookout on this daily deals. Every single one of these sleeves I have gotten from a daily deal minus like the promo one. So like all the new Strixhaven stuff. And that one was an event one. I believe that one was so that one in particular was a $5 like starter bundle that you have access to before you buy your first microtransaction. So effectively it gives you it's $5. It gives you enough to get a battle pass, or a mastery pass rather. It gives you enough to get some packs if you want to. And I think it comes with like 5 packs of Core 21. So pretty good value for $5, especially if you're new to it. I would say go for it. That side of that though, the rest of these, yeah, all ones that are locked are these ones right here, the crazy animated ones. This one you can buy with gold though. That's totally on it. That's like the only unique one you can buy with gold. But yeah, I hope this helped you. Leave a thumbs up in the video if it did. Thumbs down if it didn't. Let me know in the comments below, if you'd like to see more tip and trick videos like this. And yeah, let me know in the comments if I missed anything. If there's anything else you want me to discuss, we can make a part 2 video and kind of sit down and talk about it. And yeah, that's all I got. So I will catch you all in the next video. Peace, love, positivity. Peace.